Today's the day we turn the key. This has been 3 years in the making, so it's safe to say I'm absolutely shitting myself. Yeah, so much could go wrong with trying to start it. It might not start. You know, I suspect the fuel pump's probably dead by now, but hopefully not, because our deadline is September 1st. Originally October 1st, but it's September 1st, and today is the 26th of August. As of this moment, I still haven't finished the rear end, which you guys have already watched, but yeah, I've not got the calipers on. My rear discs haven't even arrived yet, so yeah, I'm up against it. I really am up against it. I'm going to get the car started, moved out the shed, and clear the shed for September 1st, and I haven't even really begun clearing the shed yet, so yeah, I'm up against it. But if I'm being honest, and I know this is going to sound a bit strange, I have missed the chaos. I've missed the chaos of just the pressure of trying to do something by an extreme deadline like this. So, although I am up against it, I am having fun. But anyway, before we can start the car, we need to put all the fluids in, so we'll begin with that. It's exciting, guys. It's exciting. I can't wait. I really can't. I cannot contain my excitement. If it starts up and everything's fine, I'll be gobsmacked. I'll be absolutely gobsmacked. I really will. But follow me this way. Right then, so I've got just a few of my fluids set up, ready to go. For the box, we're running Gear 300 Motul. We've got some Motul power steering fluid and some Motul brake fluid. For the coolant, we're just running some Miller's Blue. And as far as the engine oil goes, for the first, say, 1,000 miles, I'm running it on Shell. But when I had it on the road a while back, I strictly ran it on Miller's. So, yeah, because I'm changing the fluid so soon, it makes no sense for me to put 80 pound fluid in to the engine to then change it again 1,000 miles later. So, yeah, that's where we're at. I've also got some deionized water to go with the coolant. So yeah, this is where we're at. Look at the bloody shed. I've still got to clear. Can you believe it? I've got to be out for September 1st, and this is the current state of the shed. So yeah, not good. And then we've got all of that over there. So now a lot of it is just rubbish. You know, well, we've got the brake roser off with the E30 and whatnot, but like this exhaust, you know, just get rid of, and like the paint I don't want. But yeah, that's where we're at, guys. Let's carry on. Right guys, it all comes down to this. I'm ready to start the car. I'm pretty sure I've done everything that I need to do. It's safe to say I'm terrified, excited, nervous, I'm full of anxiety. You name it, I'm feeling it right now. So, yeah. Yeah, I don't want to start it up. We're losing fluid somewhere. Right then, so I've moved the pipe up and I've tightened it a lot more. And we're going to try again. I don't honestly know if that's going to do anything though. Right then, so when I turn the key, I've had fuel spurting out underneath the car. And there seems to be fuel there, so it's somewhere back there. I don't know where, but it's obviously a fuel pipe somewhere is leaking. I'm gonna have to do some investigating. I'm gonna have to pull all this apart and see where on earth it is. Now my phone's dying and the camera's died, so beyond this point, well, I'll update you guys a little later on, put it that way. There we go, just there, the fuel pipe has came off. I don't know why it's came off, but that's where it's coming from. Right then, I've removed the alternator so we can now access these two pipes. I've got a load of leaves here, so I'm going to hoover them up. You know, that would quite honestly be a fire hazard when we start the car. So, let's get that done. Right then guys, as you know, I've been having multiple pipes pop off, which is just getting me thinking, well, clearly there's something wrong with the fuel system. It's not sparks or anything like that, although that could be an issue as well, but it must be fuel related. Something to do with the fuel system is wrong. And I thought, well, what have I messed with fuel-wise? Because the car's just sat for 3 years. I can understand pipes perishing and whatnot, but that doesn't seem to be the problem. That, like, the pipes are blowing off, so there's a pressure issue, obviously. So that got me thinking, well, there's 3 pipes underneath the car for the fuel tank. Now, when I connected them all up, I was just going off the video that I did in the unit of me pulling them off, and essentially just guessed where it looked like I put them. So what I've done is, I've took, there's 2, I'll show you a little bit later on, but there's 2 pipes, and I've swapped them around. And one of them's all corroded, which suggests that fuel's been running through it at some point. So I've swapped them around, I've turned the key, and the fuel pump sounds healthy again. So I'm going to set up all the camera and get ready to start the car again. I mean, it might not start, but I'm pretty optimistic at this point. If we just go around, and I'll turn the key, whether we've got any more leaks. I'm just checking a different part that nearly came off earlier. These parts popping off in the engine bay, they don't even have clips, and clearly they've never came with clips. You know, I've not removed them while the car's been sat. So, yeah, if we just listen to this, I'll turn it off. This is where it goes terribly wrong. There we go, I can hear all the fuel priming around. The fuel pump sounds healthy again. Before I had a weird noise to it, so yeah, I'm pretty confident it's going to start now. So I'm getting quite excited that I've potentially fixed an issue. So here we go. I'll see you in a minute. It's the next day. I had no luck yesterday trying to get the car started. So today, I'm going to try it again. The reason is because all the fuel that's been leaking out here, ironically, the crank sensor is just below this. So it's entirely possible, although highly doubtful, no my luck, that is the cause of it not starting. Perhaps leaving it overnight has given it time to air out. Right guys, I'm going to try yet again. I noticed there was a small connector that wasn't connected to the starter motor, and it goes into the main loom, so I guess perhaps it's the link between the ignition and the starter. I'm not entirely sure, just a guess. The point is, it's supposed to be plugged in. Are we ready? I don't think the battery's connected properly. We'll try again. Now I've got a click, so clearly things are going well. Mona's getting extremely excited, as you can tell. The alarm's been going crazy, but yeah. Try again. Oh my god. Oh my god, guys. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'll try and keep it together. I promise I'll try and keep it together. I might actually come round there and set up a light now. I know it's... Oh my god. My heart is going crazy. Are we ready? Well, it's not starting. Okay, I guess we're at the point now where we check spark plugs and whatnot. But I'm going to tidy up the shed as it's a complete mess and yeah, it's driving me nuts. Might call it a day after that. Right guys, you join me inside the car. I've tried cranking it again with a new battery and I've had no luck. So I've plugged in the OBD reader and we've got this code right here. So I'm going to remove the crankshaft sensor. We're going to, well, one, see if there's any obvious signs of dirt or fuel on it. I'd rather it not be working, put it that way, because if it's not working, then I know I just need a new sensor. So yeah, point is, we're going to remove the sensor. I'm going to test it with a multimeter and then go from there. Right then, so this is where I'm at with the crankshaft sensor. I've not been recording it, I've just been chipping away at it. This is the piece that sits inside and, well, it's came clean off after about 2 hours of twisting and turning. I've removed all the innards and I've been hoovering while I've been doing it. The liquid you see inside is just WD-40, which I hoped might loosen it just a touch. So yeah, this is where I'm at with it. I've got to remove the metal sleeving. I'm going to continue chipping away with a flathead in hopes that it will come out. I've got a new one on order, which I've got to wait 2 days for. Now, my deadline is rapidly approaching now of September 1st, and it is August 28th. So, I'm going to go away. To top all this off, I go away for a week in September. So, although I might have a little bit of leeway, a few days after September, I go away. So, yeah, this is where we're at. Still, I've started packing a few things along here and putting all my tools in here and whatnot. And I'm making good progress, but there's still an awful lot to do even over here. So, yeah. Guys, after absolutely hours, I've got it out. I can't focus on it. Let me put it on my leg. That's probably why it wouldn't start. Let me put it on my leg again. All that crud that's underneath. Thank God. Oh, thank the Lord. Oh. Anyway, let me show you the result. So there we go. I finally got it out. It was an absolute bitch, but I hoover that out. But yeah, thank the Lord. Thank the Lord. I finally got it out. I've ordered a new one, so we just got to wait on that. But yeah, there we go. I'm running out of time now. It's 7 o'clock at night. I need to get home. So yeah, today is the 29th, and I still haven't begun clearing the shed yet. The hope is that Saturday I can... Well, I'm going to come tomorrow, put the rest of everything else together. I think I need 2 people to do the handbrake shoes. That's proven an absolute nightmare trying to get the spring in for it, but yeah. My hope is that I can get all the car back together tomorrow night, and then Saturday I can start the car, drive it out, and then we can worry about clearing the shed some Saturday / Sunday. So yeah, Sunday is the first, but there is a little bit of leeway. So yeah, that is that. Right, guys, it's a couple of days later. What I hold in my hand right now might just be the final piece to the puzzle. This was £25 with postage, as I paid a little bit extra to ensure that it gets here on time. Ordinarily, I think it's about £17, between £17 and £19. I'm not quite sure, but yeah, we're going to install it and pray to the car gods that it starts. And believe me, after the day I've had, I'm hoping it does start, just to end on a high. As you may know, we needed to move Monroe, and the guy told me originally 9:30. I'm like, alright, yeah, 9:30. I had a job booked in for 12:30, and then the day before, somebody else messages me, apparently he works for the guy, saying, oh, well, load of jobs have been dropped on him, can he come earlier? So I'm thinking, yeah, sure, come at 8 o'clock. So he tells me 8 o'clock. Gareth, bless him, I pick him up and he come. God forbid, Jesus Christ, I don't know what I would have done without him, to be honest. So I'm glad he did come. Thank you, Gareth. The guy doesn't turn up at 8 o'clock. I ring him at 8 o'clock and he says, oh, I've just woke up. I'm like, alright, fair enough, you know. Give him the benefit of the doubt. An hour and 40 minutes later, he turns up and you think, right, we'll just crack on, we'll get it done, be nice and easy. But then this happened. And then, of course, we drive down to Gareth's, and just before we get to Gareth's, my van decides to start playing up. It goes into limp mode, and it's as if I've got no turbo. So, yeah, that was all fun. Right then, our new sensor's in. Not an awful lot to it, to be honest, but she's nice and secure, so we can put the rest of the car back together now. Alright guys, we're at that point again. The sensor's in, and I'm ready to start the car. Do I think it'll start? Not really, but we'll give it a go. That's all we can do. I'm shitting myself, to be honest, because if it doesn't start, I have no idea what it is. Dare I turn the key? Battery's not connected. Are we ready? I'm not. Oh my god! Oh my fucking god! Oh my fucking god! She sounds incredible! She's running! I can't believe it! She's absolutely running! She's loud, but she's... Oh my god! Oh my god! Yes! 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 Finally guys, I don't know if you can hear me over just the epicness that you can hear in the background, but it's quite emotional. This is 3 years in the making, and I've finally done it. I've finally turned the key. I can finally hear the car. I honestly, I don't know how to feel. I'm up here right now. Just look at her. Oh my god. I feel unbelievable. I honestly do. I feel so fucking good right now. Everything that I've been through has led me to this point, and I've finally done it. Admittedly, I've not drove it anywhere yet, but you know, much more can go wrong. Like the main seal could fail, or the brake lines on the rear could fail. But the important thing is, I've managed to turn the key and get it started. So, yeah. Oh god! Unbelievable. Unfucking believable. Are you ready? Alright guys, it's August 31st and it's 11:15 PM. I'm absolutely knackered. Gareth's not long left, bless him. Thank you ever so much. I don't really know how to thank you enough, Gareth, for helping me out with this car throughout the whole of it, to be honest, but especially tonight, because we've been at it since 8 o'clock this morning, and it's been nothing but a grind of just, even though there was not an awful lot left to do, and I know I'm skipping ahead dramatically, guys, by the way. I haven't really filmed anything. I've just been trying to get it done and meet the deadline. So, yeah, things have moved dramatically forward since whatever I filmed last. I can't remember. I've not even edited the video yet. But yeah, anyway, yeah, we've been at it all day and we've just been hitting problem after problem, even though it's simple things like putting the handbrakes together. The bloody springs are a nightmare on that. Yeah, but the important thing is we're at the stage now where it starts, the brakes are bled. We've got an issue with the rear caliper. It's leaking from the piston, so either the piston was knackered and it's letting fluid through, or the seals are knackered. I don't know. I definitely put them in right, but who knows? That's something to look at. But more importantly, I've still not cleared the shed or anything like that, so yeah, that's how I'm going to spend the next 3 or so hours, is clearing up the shed. Yeah. Anyway, guys, let me show you the state of everything. So I've sat down, but yeah, nothing's really changed. It's still an absolute mess. We've got the front Brambos on, like this. So yeah, as I say, nothing's really changed. It's kind of crazy, really, that it's this late and I've still not cleared the shed or anything. But there we go. That is the rear discs on and everything. Welding still to do, but we'll do that at a different location. But yeah, well, and there's a leak that's coming from the piston itself. I think it's coming from the back one rather than this one. So I don't know what I'm going to do about that. The brake pedal is firm and it does apply the brakes, so there is at least that. But yeah, I've got all this to sort. So yeah, I'll be honest, guys. I'm really done for at this point. Right, guys, it's, believe it or not, it's 2 a.m. now. And my watch is dead. This clock's an hour behind, but yeah, it's 2 a.m. I finally got all the wheels on. Haven't been able to solve the leak on this caliper. I was having all sorts of... Long story short, essentially I lost one of the pistons and I couldn't find it anywhere. And it just so happened to be in the back of the car. That's fine. However, it's almost like the paint on it had chipped away on it. And I think perhaps that is causing a loose seal, so to speak. So that does leak. It's an easy repair. It's just a case of replacing the piston and probably the seals, as I'll probably kill them, removing them. But yeah, just look at that. I think it looks phenomenal, to be honest. But yeah, obviously haven't done the arch. Well, like I said earlier, we'll do that at a different location. We've got the front wheels on and calipers. We've got the old brakes on. I've got the new one, shall I say. The new one's in the car. I don't have a full piston set, and with me being on such a tight deadline, I thought, you know what, I've got 2 semi-working calipers here. We'll just whack those on. So try and be quiet. But yeah, that is it now. Well, I've got to put that inside. Look how dusty the bonnet is. Yeah. This one's on. Again, dirty caliper versus the new. But yeah, tomorrow she'll be driving out of the shed. One hopes. There's probably a few bits here I've got to clean up. A few bits here. Well, we've got 2 big issues to contend with. We've got the E30 gearbox there. We've got some BBS BMW alloys that I'm going to donate to Gareth. And then we've got some... Oh, God. You'll have to bear with me. We've got the E46 engine, the M52 engine over there, that I'm not going to be able to move on time, but I'm hoping that I could come back at a later date and move it all. But yeah, not in terms of in the shed, nothing's moved. I've just been organising tools and everything. Yeah. So, I've got to dismantle all this, which I'll do tomorrow. I'm going to get here bright and early to move the car, but I'm going to remove both my lights because we'll reuse those at some point. But yeah, slow progress. As I say, it's 2 AM, so I'm feeling it now. Right then, guys, I've got her on all fours. Can you believe it? It's been a long time since she's been on all fours, but there she is. It does seem to look a little bit wonky. I think that side of the suspension needs to drop a little. She moves. Reverse is a little bit stiff. We'll begin by removing the kill room cover. Right then, you'll have to bear with me, guys. I'm running on practically no sleep, but we finished the car, and I can't quite believe that we finished it. I don't really know how to explain it, but never in my life, and this might sound sad, have I accomplished such a massive goal that I've set myself. You know, you might set yourself a goal to lose £3 or £10 or a stone or whatever, and you know, until you achieve it, you don't quite know the feeling of what that feels like, and that's the feeling I'm feeling. If that's relatable at all, I don't know. So, to me, this has been, to be honest, in all honesty, guys, this is my greatest life achievement so far. And that might sound sad as I say, but screw it. I've lived a sheltered life. Believe it or not, guys, I'm going to ramble. Just bear with me. I'm running on no sleep, and I did sleep in the shed last night, and yeah, it wasn't great. But believe it or not, guys, I'm going on holiday for the first time. I'm going abroad for the first time next week, so yeah. And prior to that, I've not even really had a holiday in my life, so yeah, I'm just enjoying myself. I'm just really enjoying myself lately, and the fact that I've accomplished one of my main life goals that I set myself is just feels great. I don't know. I'm just being real. I don't know how to explain it. It just feels amazing. She actually drove out here on her own steam. I've put in, not just me, Gareth as well. I'll be in Gareth's debt for some period. You know, he was here till 11 o'clock last night helping me with the car. Yeah, I can't thank you enough, Gareth. Thank you very much for all the help. Hopefully the BBS wheels repays you a small amount, as well as the Harman speakers as well. So, yeah. And also, I might as well thank everybody while I'm here for, I know this will sound cliche, for commenting on the videos because you have at points steered me in the right direction and made sure I've stayed on track, because you have to remember that I am just a guy trying to build a Subaru in a shed, and yeah, I don't really know an awful lot, but it does prove that you don't really need to know an awful lot about cars to put a car back together. If I can do it, I'm sure anybody can do it. Yeah, so yeah, it's just unbelievable. I can't believe it. We've drove it out of the shed and it's just crazy. It actually drove out, albeit we've got a few teething issues, like the rear caliper's leaking a little bit. I think that's just because of the piston. I had put in an old piston and all the paint was like chipping away at it, so perhaps it's not got a proper seal. I don't know. We're gonna have to look at that. A little bit of knocking from the rear end. I think that might be the exhaust. I don't know. As I say, a couple of teething issues, but the main thing is it has drove out here on its own steam. And let's not forget, this whole journey of Motorite started because I needed to replace the clutch. And a clutch change turned into rebuilding the whole car, which has led me all the way down this path. So, and the clutch works. Well, I can at least get in first gear. So, I consider that an accomplishment. I've officially changed the clutch. Anyway, guys, this has been Sloth Garage. Thank you ever so much for watching. Yeah, I don't know. Like, comment, subscribe and all the rubbish. I don't care. I'm just glad I finished my car. Bye-bye.
Like a pen, I would stand in line for this. There's always room in life for this. And close my world and never open up to anything that could get me at all. I had to close down everything. I had to close down my mind. Too many things have caught me. Too much could make me blind. I've seen so much in so many places, so many heartaches, so many faces, so many dirty things you couldn't even believe.